Kaya.
What?
What?
It's Kaya.
Look.
What?
This is Salzburg from a bus. We're doing this tour because we got here and it's pouring rain and it's kind of cold, so we're seeing Salzburg from a tour bus. Not too bad. We're gonna walk around a little bit and a little bit and hope that it kind of lets up. It's pretty sweet though.
Hey, this is not love. This is not love at all. Because I never feel your soul, never see your heart grow. Hey, this is not me. This is not me at all. Because I'm not the thing I show. I'm not the man you think you know.
The rain's coming down pretty good. Mozart balls. Apparently, Mozart balls are like a candy here.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Chocolate?
And nougat. What is it? Is that right?
I don't know. Something.
It's interesting. What I was thinking was, can we get under this? You're getting soaked. There it is.
Thank you.
And what I'm saying is, umbrellas are like so good and so inconvenient at the same time. Look at this. Like nobody can walk. Everybody's just bumping each other's umbrellas and it's hard to walk. Whoever thought of umbrellas? You know? It's like little things like that just change the world. Now we're all, look at this. Oh, this should be interesting. Hilarious.
Cannot speak without you turning your head from me. You just don't get me. You see what you want to see.
No matter who I become, I'll never change in your eyes. You'll always see who you want to see, someone you despise. Hey, this is not love, this is not love at all. Because I never feel your soul, never see your heart grow. Hey, this is not me, this is not me at all. Because I'm not the thing I show, I'm not the man you think you know. Because I'm not the thing I show, I'm not the man you think you know.
Okay, cool. Alright, so we had dinner at this like incredible place up on this mountain, the castle. You can see the castle from here. We actually took a bus out of town completely on purpose. We're headed back now. We had a pretty solid day for it being so rainy. We got to see the city a lot. Oh yeah, look at our feet. That sucks.
It's gross.
It's terrible. Christine's wearing jeans. Wet jeans are
so
the
bad.
worst.
And no jacket.
Yeah, no jacket. It's
so
chilly.
bad.
It's pretty cold. Wet shoes and wet socks. Not so much fun, but it looks fun. We have a 2-hour train ride back to Munich.
Yeah. No Wi-Fi.
No Wi-Fi. I'm editing pictures on the phone.
I'm
cleaning out
cleaning my
your purse.
I'm playing with an angry bird.
So, yeah. I haven't had like enough phone service or Wi-Fi to upload any of these. I'm pretty happy with them. We went to BMW yesterday. You saw that. Doesn't matter. Yes, so I'm editing those. We're the only ones. Actually, this is filling up a little bit, but.
You guys, can we play a game where you like say like a celebrity's name? Yes.
Yeah.
How did you know what I was gonna say?
How do you play the letter game?
Okay, you have to say. I say Carrie Underwood. Now
Now I have to do one that starts with a U.
Yeah, but the first name starts with a U. Ooh, hard.
Ooh. What if I said Usher?
Okay, then Tyler has another U. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
You.
A you?
It has to be if you want to do actors and like musicians.
Anybody famous?
Okay, anyone famous.
You have. I'm done.
I've got one.
For you,
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah.
You can't think of
Cracker.
anyone.
Uncle Cracker.
Yeah.
Right,
Tina's a big Uncle Cracker
Sarah,
fan.
yeah,
Can we find Snoopy's now?
we're looking for a gate. Maybe we can ask these guys.
Wait.
How are these guys in here? So here's a part that you wouldn't see in the vlog. When we got back, it was probably about, at this point in time, around 12 o'clock. Note, we were in Salzburg all day, we were already tired from the whole trip, and third, we were soaked. Our pants were soaked, our shoes were soaked, our socks were soaked. So we got to the train station, we waited up. Christina had a friend who was actually in Munich, so we waited to meet him, and then we were headed back to our place. This is where things get interesting. We're headed back to our place, we walk down the stairs to the subway platform, and the train is like there. And like since it was later on in the night, they weren't running as frequently, so like the next one was like, I don't know, like 8 to 15 minutes down the way. So I was like, okay, let's hurry up, let's make this one, because we were coming down the stairs as like it pulled up. So we go up to the platform. Haylee is right behind me. No, we're already like super tired and super like just wet everywhere. I hop on the subway and expecting Haylee to be right behind me. The doors just shut. And I don't know why, but in Munich the subways aren't the same as they are in like New York or Chicago, where they're kind of like, they give you a little heads up that the doors are closing. Like in Munich it's just like no more entry. So I'm on the subway in Germany and Haylee's right on the outside, like the door's shut in between us. So I have my foot like in the door, like it's getting crushed, and there's not, for some reason, there's not like a safety thing where if it hits, like it doesn't open back up. It's not like an elevator. When it closes, and it's pretty much leaving without you. So my foot's in the door, and I'm like trying to pull this door open, and it won't open. And then there's like some guy who like comes up and tries to help me out. And then there's girls, I think, on Haylee's side who are like also trying to help. And then the train just starts to pull away, and I'm like, oh my gosh, my foot's in the door. So I pulled my foot out of the door, and I just remember looking at Haylee and then just being like, and then she'd made the exact same face at me, and I thought that was like the funniest thing in the world. At the time I was like stressed out, but looking back it's kind of funny because we both just looked at each other and went like, what are we supposed to do? And note, where we were pretty much the whole trip, we didn't have our phones, didn't have like phone service or whatever, and Wi-Fi was really actually super limited. So I'm on this train, and before I pull away, the last words I say, like I mouth to her, I just said, I think I said, take the next one, which was the dumbest thing I probably could have said. I didn't know where she was going, because she didn't know where we were staying, like what stop to get off, because like Christina and myself were usually just doing the navigating, and she kind of just was hanging with us, and there was no way to tell her. So I was on the train, and I got off the next stop, and I didn't know that if she got on the next train, then she would get on the next stop. It was kind of confusing. So I waited around, I think it was like 10 minutes for the next train, and I just thought, okay, it's like the middle of the night, I'm the only one on this next stop's platform, and I think, okay, if Haylee, if she's gonna see me, she'll get off the train, and we'll meet up, and then everything will be good. So like 10 minutes later, the next train pulls up, and I'm like looking, trying to see if I can see her, and seeing if she's like looking out the window. And the train stops, and nobody gets off, and then it pulls away. So then I'm like, oh gosh, did I miss her? Like, was she on that train and she headed somewhere? So I'm like, Haylee is lost at this point in Munich, and I don't know what to do. So my thought is, okay, maybe she's still at the last stop. So A couple minutes later, there was a train headed back in the other direction to where me and Haley got split up. I take that train, I get off, and I like walk up and down the platform like 2 times, like all the way down, all the way back, like looking, didn't see anything, and then I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. So I think I flipped on my phone and like just ate the roaming charges. And I was like, what's going on? I was like, where are you? And she found Wi-Fi, and she was actually texting me at the exact same moment, and then saying that she was at the McDonald's that we were waiting at to meet Christina's friend, which is where I was actually on my way to next, because I figured she probably just went back to somewhere she knew, which was really good, because the first thing that we said to each other, like before the trip, if we ever get separated, first and foremost, we find Wi-Fi so we can communicate. And it worked out good, so I walked back up, and then she looked at me, because like she thought I was gonna be mad, but I mean it wasn't like either of our fault, so she kind of like looked at me like uh-oh. And then we just both kind of just started laughing, like that was ridiculous. And yeah, so that was literally what happened seconds after this last clip. And obviously I didn't film any of it because my mind's just like, okay, I gotta find my girlfriend. That was crazy. That's a good story. That was a good story to have. So kids, on this trip we were without cell phones basically the entire time, and it's crazy, like meeting up with people and doing things like that the way that they used to have to do it, like even back in the 90s it was like that. That's what's nuts, especially like kids like my age and younger. We never had to deal with that or never really experienced that, so it's a totally new thing. Setting points to what if it works. So that was just a quick little bonus story for you. And tomorrow we head to Zurich.
Wait, I'll start over.